Good afternoon, folks. In today's video, we're talking about the latest Lions news and rumors, and we got some to cover. Start with the Jets. Aaron Glenn has fired Tanner Engstrand. He has left the New York Jets. Former Lions tight end coach. Could he be returning to the Lions? We're going to talk about that one. And a coach who we like could be leaving, and that could affect the Lions' run game, so we'll get into that. We'll talk about Pro Football Focus and a player or players, the type of players that the Lions could draft at the quarterback position. But before we get into today's video, if you think it's a sound and smart idea to walk outside right now in the state of Michigan buck naked and stay out there for about 10 minutes, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, man, you can make a fatal mistake. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy shrivel. Let's get into today's Lions news and rumors. All right, there's been some rumors going around that the Lions could be looking at a mobile dual-threat quarterback in the end of the draft, round 6 through 7. We've seen now mocks, and now people keep talking about it. Lions have spent time with Haynes King, a mobile quarterback, a guy that he could be almost like the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, who was the tight end as well. So that could be an option for Lions having another mobile quarterback. We had Hendon Hooker, but he just could not pass the football. So could the Lions look for a developmental guy in the later rounds? Well, they're talking to Haynes King. Another one is Taylon Green if they're wanting to get a mobile quarterback. And this has been going on for a while. I mean, this has been talked about for a while. Could they do this? And they potentially could. Again, I think if they do go quarterback, if they wanted to go a mobile quarterback for somebody to bring a little different dimension to the offense, does make sense at the end of the draft for those type of players. Because you're not going to draft a quarterback who's going to play this year at all. You're not going to have a draft quarterback who's going to be competing with Jared Goff, to be competing with the backup role. And then you could utilize maybe a different skill set that, say, a King has or another quarterback. So it's possible the Lions could go that. What do you guys think? Do you want the Lions to draft a quarterback? Why for yes and for no? Scottie Montgomery could be leaving. He's interviewing right now for the OC for the Baltimore Ravens. We like Scottie Montgomery. He's the running backs coach. You've seen the commercial with Sonic and Knuckles talking about Dr. Robotnik. He's a good coach, good runnings coach. And to be honest with you, I really like the guy. And if he gets the OC job, that's awesome for him. You know, obviously we want him, but when you get promoted like that, you go from a role where, he was wide receivers coach, assistant heads coach, and dealing with the running backs before, and then you go to OC. That's a big change for him, and that's a promotion. So as much as I don't want him to leave, for him personally, hope he gets it. For me and Lions fans personally, I hope he doesn't get it. He is a good coach. There's some of those coaches out there you don't want to lose. He's one of those guys. So he is interviewing for the OC job. We'll see if he gets it or not. Let's hope not for Lions fans and hope yes for him. So it's like a double-edged sword. You got Pro Football Focus predicts breakout star for 2026, and he has Tate Ratledge, and I can occur, and there's many reasons why this. First off, Tate Ratledge got better each game. Last year, rookie, he did develop. I seen the development. I think we all seen it. Yeah, he had rookie mistakes, but he was also dealing with a bad center and a really bad offensive line all around. That's not going to happen this year. They're going to get a center. They're going to pick up one. Whether they spend it in free agency or if the Arizona Cardinals leaves theirs and they pick him up or whatever, they're going to get that center, and that's going to be taken care of, and that's going to help out Tate Ratledge. And they're going to draft a tackle in the draft. So this offensive line is going to be better. So with him in year 2, the talent around him significantly upgraded. For sure we can see that. Absolutely. And Ratledge, he's got a He's got a solid career ahead of him for the Lions at the guard position. You could see him being here for a long time. Hopefully he can be here until he retires. He's so far proven everything fine and not injury prone or anything like that. So we want Tate Ratledge to improve. And if you look at the other players, Tyleik Williams, he absolutely could take a significant step as well, though, because he was looking good at the end of the year. Tyleik was really starting to break out. Really starting to break out in the last couple weeks. He was being more of a Lee McNeil than Lee McNeil was. Obviously, we have Isaac Tesla. Hopefully he can break out. I bringing in Mike Kafka to help out with Drew Petzing. I think that gives me more credibility that they could do a little bit more with the wide receivers. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to see some growth from the second-year players, and that's a positive thing. Dan Jackson, will we even see him on the field? Remember, he got injured. So, we'll see. Who do you guys got as a breakout star? Jared Goff is in the Pro Bowl. Now, congratulations to Jared Goff. They have diluted the Pro Bowl so bad. I'm sorry, I can't be too celebratory when they put in Shedeur Sanders. Now, I don't have zero hate for Shedeur Sanders at all. I'm not one of these guys that's a pro or negative. I think the media is cray-cray when they're getting so loony. But he had, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Come on, guys. You got to do better than that. He should not be in the Pro Bowl. Aaron Rodgers should be in the Pro Bowl over him. There is so many other quarterbacks in the AFC that should be over him. It's not even funny. Happy the NFC got it right? They got to do something about the Pro Bowl. They got to stop this ridiculousness of putting in people that do not deserve it. I mean, it's diluted it. It's made it towards a joke at this point. It's a joke, but congratulations to 16. He does deserve to be in the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl quarterback. He's much better than Shedeur Sanders was this year. So weird. So weird. Here's the biggest news. Former Detroit Lions passing game coordinator departs the Jets. Tanner Engstrand was with the Lions with tight ends and passing game. We liked him. We thought he was a young talent. Aaron Glenn brought him to the Jets. He failed. They let him go. Bring him back. I expect Engstrand to be back in Detroit. I liked him when he was here. There's nothing wrong with him. Him failing in for the Jets. Their whole organization is a failure. Their whole thing. And I'm sorry, AG. He's been terrible as a head coach. I was wrong about that one. Their whole organization is terrible. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what direction they're going. I am absolutely stunned that they didn't fire Aaron Glenn after this debacle of an offseason and in-season. But he's available to come back. He was good with the Lions. So have him come back. It won't cost anything. Be cheap. Bring him back in the passing game if he wants to, or go to the tight ends, or wherever the hell he wants to go. We just keep putting coaches on this team to help us out. Loading up on coaches. So bring Engstrand back to the Lions. There's nothing wrong with that. Good coach when he was here. Just because he failed over there doesn't mean he's going to fail over here. So I'm all for it. What do you guys think? Do you want him to come back? Why not? He was good here. Hell, there was rumors he could be the Lions OC after Ben Johnson left. Now, he's not going to be OC, obviously. But, I mean, somewhere in the coaching staff, we can put him back on there. Just give me your thoughts, folks. Adios.